Hello, welcome to the Yarn and Yarns YouTube channel. My name is Angela and all of the places you can find me should be linked in the description box below this video. You'll also find links below for ways to support the channel if you should wish to do that. I am recording a Yarn and Yarns extra this week. This is my first week working from home, so first week working full-time on the website, and I don't know what my week's going to look like. I don't know how interesting this vlog will be, but I thought as we vlogged the kind of last week of sort of taking down the shop and the end of that chapter, it'd be kind of fun to film the first week working on the web shop. The web shop went live on Friday and I am so grateful to have had several orders through the website. So my task for today is Monday. I took the weekend off, which was an amazing luxury. Got quite a lot of knitting done, which was really nice. And I even sat on my spinning wheel for the first time in a couple of weeks. Managed that for 10 minutes. So yay, thumbs up for that. My leg and my back have improved enough that I can do that. Anyway, digressing. We'll chat about that another time. So yeah, it's Monday the 7th, something like that, of September. And my first task of the day is to package up the orders from the website over the weekend. I've given myself a little bit of grace. I've put on the website that orders will be shipped on a Tuesday and a Friday. When I was in the shop, I had the luxury of having a little post office directly opposite, and I'll still be using that post office, but obviously it's not quite as convenient. And because we are still in the midst of the coronavirus pandemic, now that I am more working from home, I wanted to try and restrict the number of times that I'm going into shops and things like that. So hopefully you'll bear with me, and I think most people are kind of used to that sort of system. But I want to get orders packaged up today, and I do actually need to leave the house for a couple of other bits today, so there is a chance that I'll take some, if not all of the orders, to the post office today. So I'm in our little stock room. I'll give you a quick tour in a minute. It's a bit more chaotic than last time you saw it because we had to put in a few boxes and bags when we emptied the shop. I'm going to eventually order, hopefully, a small sort of collapsible desk for this room so that I can do everything up here. But for now, I do not have any surfaces on which I can sort of wrap and package things. So it's going to be a bit haphazard, but that's just how it is for the start of this process. And hopefully things will become a bit more efficient as time goes on. I've got my little sort of printout of the orders that were made. I've got this handy plastic tote, and I'm going to fill this up with the orders that were placed over the weekend, and then I'm going to take this and my packaging material downstairs and package everything up on the dining room table. Yes, before I do that, let me just give you a quick tour of the chaos that's in this room at the moment. As always, it's a bit difficult to step back and show you everything in the entirety because this is a box room, but these shelves were pretty much empty, I think, last time you saw them. I've got sort of books and patterns up there. I've got a little basket of accessories and notions which need properly organising, and then dotted around here you'll see some bags and some packages of things that were on the Instagram D-stash page. They were up for a few weeks and didn't sell, so I've taken those down, and my aim is this week at some point to actually list them on eBay to try and obviously get a wider audience for those products that didn't sell on the D-stash page. And then I've got all of my shop stock neatly packaged away in sort of various cubbies. Again, some of these need to get a little bit more organised. I've got lots of accessories and bits and pieces just dotted around for the time being until I can get a little bit more organised with that. Now this is where the chaos comes in. These boxes are just paperwork that got dumped in here that I need to start sorting out. I've got an order that needs to be unpacked, and that needs to be done first because I know some of the things in that package that arrived last week sold over the weekend. I've got some totes here of random bits and pieces from the shop. There's buttons and ribbons and zips. There's a whole bunch of stuff that actually belongs to my regular shop customers that didn't get collected before the shop closed, so I needed to contact some people to arrange to get that emptied and squirreled so people can collect their belongings. More paperwork and just some rubbish and carrier bags which need clearing out of the room. I've got my tote up there and my orders, more shop stock here, and destash / eBay stock. I have my tripod precariously set up on this chair, and this is where I hope to get a little sort of foldable desk where I can have my laptop and also use it to package up orders. And then in the corner here I've got a whole bunch of packing material, and then some extra shop stock, and then just some stuff that needs to be sorted down there. So yes, that's the space I'm working in at the moment, and you might be thinking, hey Ange, given that you emptied a shop, that's not too bad. Later on in this vlog I'll show you our spare room. But I won't do that now because I do need to get on and pick these orders and get them packaged up. I've filled up my tote with a few orders and also a bunch of packaging. I've got a couple more to do, but as my tote's full, I think I'm gonna take these downstairs and start packaging them up. I'm set up at my dining room table. I'm not finding the best light angles today, am I? But never mind. Hopefully you'll bear with me. It's just a quick vlog to show how I go through my week. I'm set up with my tote down beside me. I've got packaging materials on the table, and yeah, I'm just going to get to it. I'm sure over time I'll become a bit more efficient at this, but I think it's just going to be a bit awkward and time consuming to start with. I'm sure, as I say, I'll find ways to become a little bit more efficient as I go on, but for today this is just how things are and how I'm getting on with it. It's 2 p.m. and I've been going backwards and forwards this morning between packaging stuff, answering some emails and doing a few other bits and pieces of admin. I need a break from the sort of screen work and a bit of fresh air. It's not the nicest of days out there, but I'm going to head to the post office with everything that I have managed to pack up today. And then I'll do the rest tomorrow. I also need to pick up a few items of stationery. As I've been packing this morning, I've already figured out a few bits and pieces that will make my life a little bit easier and make the packing process a little bit more efficient. Although I do realise that this kind of situation is a little bit out of the ordinary. I think because the website launched, I have got, you know, a fair few orders all in one chunk, which I know won't be the case kind of going forward. I'm expecting it to be a little bit more sort of in fits and starts in the future. So yeah, anyway, that's been my day so far. So let's head out into the rain by the looks of it and get some packages posted. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see that on the video. It's definitely umbrella weather. Just making my way home now. It's been out for about an hour. It's one of those silly weather days where it's not really raining, but it kind of is. Never mind. Managed to post all my packages. Couldn't find any of the stationery bits and pieces that I wanted in my local shops, so I'll have to have a search around online. And oh, I'm suffering a little bit. My leg, after having this wander. I forgot to do my stretches this morning. So before I package up the rest of the parcels ready to take to the post office tomorrow, I think I'm just gonna lie or sit on my heat pad for half an hour when I get in the door. Hello, welcome to Tuesday. I think yesterday's part of this vlog might have ended a little bit abruptly. Haven't edited yesterday's footage yet, But I was suffering a little bit yesterday after my trip to the post office. So good days and bad days still with the sciatica. But I managed to wrap up the rest of the packages and did a little bit of admin, so you didn't miss anything exciting. I'm not sure what my work day today is going to look like. We may have someone coming to do some work at the house today, but we're waiting to hear whether the parts that the tradesman needs are available. If they are, he'll be here. If not, he'll be coming tomorrow. James is stuck in a work meeting until 12 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock now. So if the tradesman does come, that means I need to be kind of at his beck and call, which means it'll be difficult for me to kind of get stuck into doing anything in particular. I do need to do a couple of tweaks on the website. I noticed when I was packaging up orders yesterday, there's a couple of spelling mistakes, a couple of bits and pieces like that I need to fix on the website. And also there is one slight boo-boo where something that should have gone up for pre-order went up as kind of available. So I've got a couple of people to contact because the stock that they've ordered won't be with me for another few days. So I need to see if they want to wait, or if they want to swap for something else, or if they want a refund. That's entirely my fault. I should have double checked the listings before they went live. So yeah, I've got those bits and pieces to do. I've got 2 more orders came in sort of yesterday evening and this morning, so thank you so much, Pamela and Angie. You have really brought a smile to my face today, so I'm going to package those up, and at some point today, hopefully this morning, if the tradesman doesn't come, then I can do another post office trip. I'm better in the mornings than the afternoons. If not, it'll be the afternoon. And then this afternoon, I'm hoping to record my weekly vlog, so we'll see how that goes. I'm actually up in my craft attic this morning. I have got a couple of bills that I need to kind of schedule in to be paid for work. At the moment, I'm keeping literally everything in my one planner. So if you've seen any of my journaling videos, you know that I have a Muji planner, and I'm keeping work stuff, sort of journaling stuff, fun planning stuff all in one. But going forward, I might get a separate sort of planner diary for work related things, because I think there'll be more stuff for me to keep track of with things that I want to kind of update in the web shop, and bills to pay, and just all sorts of things that maybe I don't want to kind of like keep in my fun journal. So I might think about that for the future, but for now everything's just going in one place, and I need to keep track and make sure I keep on top of my bills and my accounts. So yeah, I'm just taking a couple of minutes to diarise those things. These are the packages that I've packed up yesterday and this morning. Got a couple more to go here, and I'm about to mark these off as sent, because they will get sent a bit later, and I can pack them up in my bag, make room to get the last few packaged up. So it's about 10:30. James has just stuck his head out of his meeting to say the tradesman is coming, but James is out of the most intense bit of his meeting, so he can deal with him, which is good. He can pop out of the meeting if he needs to, which means I can go to the post office this morning, which is brilliant. I've managed to fit all of the parcels that I've got today into one bag. Let me flip you around. Yeah, off to the post office to get these all on the way. On my way to the post office, I thought I'd share with you my favourite little bit of the walk. I'm in a little place called Victoria Square here in Penarth. And if I flip you out, it's a nice kind of tree lined street with a huge sort of green square in the middle. There's a church and a community hall behind me, but it's just a really nice part of the walk. It's a bit like Piccadilly Circus in our house. We're having a new shower installed. Power's going in and out. There's people coming in and out. So I'm not managing to get anything at all done really. So I think I'm just going to write off the rest of the day work-wise. I might try and do a couple of bits and pieces when the power is on. We'll see what happens. And hopefully I'll be able to record my vlog later. See how noisy it is. They're on their lunch break at the moment, so it's gone a little bit quiet. It's 3 p.m. and the carnage at home has ended, so we're back to normal. I managed to get a little bit of admin done around the chaos, but I have done all of the sort of urgent jobs that I wanted to do today, which is brilliant. I put a post up on social media today about the new West Yorkshire Spinners sock yarn, which is coming next week, and there's quite a lot of excitement about that, so that's been nice. And I've also been tagged in a few posts today on Instagram where some of the first orders that I sent out for the website have been received, so yeah, it's been a good day. I am going to call it a day for work today, and I'm going to record my weekly vlog, so I'll come back tomorrow and let you know what I'm up to then. Good morning, welcome to Wednesday. I've got my cup of tea. It's about 9 o'clock, I think, in the morning. Just stepped out of the shower. That's quite a novelty. I have got some admin to do this morning. I'm going to try and update the website by myself for the first time. I'm going to add the pre-orders for the West Yorkshire Spinners Christmas yarns. So I've got that to do this morning, and then I've got a couple of orders that came through yesterday to wrap up and get ready to send out. I wasn't planning on going to the post office today, but I've also got that quite big package of twiddle muffs that I've been making for Knit for Peace to send off. So I might just do a quick walk to the post office just to get some fresh air and send that handful of packages off. And this afternoon, if I get time, which I hope I will, I'm hoping to get some stuff photographed for the D-stash page. And yeah, I might take you into my spare bedroom and show you what the other half of moving Yarn and Yarns online looks like. It's 10 a.m. and I've just put the pre-orders for the West Yorkshire Spinners live, and I know it's working because someone's already put in an order. So that's brilliant. I was a bit worried. This is my first time messing around with the website without supervision, so I'm going to pack up the couple of orders that came in yesterday, get that done and head out for a walk. It's 3 p.m. and I've done all of the website related work that I need to do today. I am going to try and get a few bits and pieces listed on the D-stash page before the end of the workday today. I've been neglecting that page over on Instagram somewhat, but yeah, I thought this would be an opportunity to show you the not so glamorous side of emptying a yarn shop. So welcome in to my spare bedroom. As you can see, hopefully, sun shining in the room at the wrong direction. Yeah, bags and boxes everywhere. Can just about get on the bed. Sorry about the scruffiness. I actually use this bed in the mornings, if you can believe it, to do my stretches that I've been doing for my sciatica. So yeah, I've got a fair bit of yarn to sort out still. So my plan is just to go through this a bag or two at a time. A lot of the bags are labelled up with what's inside, and I've got on the bed already, I've got this box of leftovers. And I can still see a couple more bags that are labelled with leftovers. I don't know if you can see that. You might not be able to see that in the sunshine. Box of bits and pieces for my charity making. But I want to find one of these black bags that's labelled with something useful and usable for me to photograph and pop up on the destash page. It's 5 p.m. I've managed to list a few new listings up on the destash page, so I am going to call it a day for today, and yeah, just enjoy a nice relaxing evening of knitting, I hope. And we'll be back with you tomorrow to see what tomorrow's going to bring. Good morning, welcome to my Thursday. It's really early doors, it's about 8 o'clock. So I've been up, had my cup of tea, and I'm ready to get stuck into work. James has got the afternoon off this afternoon, so I am also aiming to try and get as much done this morning as possible so that I can maybe take a few hours this afternoon as well, so we can spend some time together, which will be nice. This morning I have got one ready to ship order to package, so I'm going to get that ready to take to the post office tomorrow. I won't do a post office trip today. I also had quite a few pre-orders come in for the West Yorkshire Spinners Christmas range, so thank you so much if you have pre-ordered that. So although I don't have anything to pack up for those, I am trying to make things easier for myself next week when that yarn comes in by getting all of the address labels done, all of the packaging ready, yeah, just as prepared as I can be, so that when that yarn comes in tomorrow it should be just a case of putting it in the post bags and sending it off. So they're the two sort of first jobs to do this morning, and then I really do need to do a paperwork catch up, so it's going to be a lot of sat at the laptop doing invoices, paying invoices, yeah, just general admin. So not a particularly exciting day today, I don't think. It's midday and something quite unexpected just happened. I ring at the doorbell and my West Yorkshire Spinners pre-order has arrived. I wasn't expecting that it would arrive until the beginning of next week, but I've got a big box of yarn which I'll flip you around and show you, which is great because it means I can start filling up these post bags that I have started to put together for the pre-orders, which hopefully will mean next week won't be quite so chaotic. So yeah, my first giant yarn order arriving here at the house rather than at the shop. We've got the beautiful Silent Night colourway, which is the sort of new limited edition with sparkle. And they've also brought back the Fairy Lights colourway with added sparkle. And then I've got some robin, some candy cane, some hollyberry buried in there. This is the free pattern leaflet that anyone who orders the Silent Night will get. And also new for this year is a lovely pattern book. There are 5 sock patterns designed by Winwick Mum. So this is the Christmas Socks Collection 1. So I'm assuming that that the plan might be that there'll be further collections in years to come. So yeah, really excited to have this order in my sticky mitts already. 6 p.m. and I'm finishing up for the day. I worked a little bit later than I might otherwise usually do. James had the afternoon off, so mid-afternoon we went out for a walk and grabbed some chips and some ice cream. So that just meant that I worked a little bit later. So yeah, not a Super thrilling day, lots of admin and lots of packaging. Well, the thrill was getting the new yarn because it really is lovely. I'm not the biggest fan of sparkles, as you might know, but the Silent Night colour is just beautiful. So yeah, I'm wrapping up for the day and we're almost at the end of the first week of Yarn and Yarns. Good morning, welcome to Friday. I think my work day is going to be a little bit bitty today. I want to pop into Cardiff. It's going to be the first time I've left Penarth since March. So I'm a little bit apprehensive, I've got to get on the train, but it's less than 10 minutes drive, so it'll be fine. But I desperately need some bits and pieces that I can't get here in Penarth and I don't want to order online. And with England going into, and Scotland going into stricter lockdown measures again, it could be headed our way soon here in Wales as well. So I figured now's the time, and I don't want to go in at the weekend because that's just crazy. So I'm going to do my post office run for work this morning. So I've got a couple of packages to package up now. I'm going to take those to the post office. I randomly have a parcel to collect from the other side of Penarth because I think it's my pom-pom orders, my pom-pom magazine for the shop. I think, although I did let pom-pom know that of the change of address, I think maybe the package might have been sent to the shop, and the lady that it's been delivered to used to run a sewing shop here in Penarth. So I think some well-meaning postman knows that my shop is closed and has got me mixed up with the sewing shop lady. So I need to go to her house. She very kindly messaged me, so I need to go to her house to pick that up. Then I'm going to hop on the train and do the things that I need to in Penarth for a couple of hours, and then I'll see what I feel like when I come home. I'll see how my leg and my back are doing, but I might do a couple of hours work late afternoon this evening. So yeah, it might be quite a short vlog today. Hey, so it's Saturday morning and I'm just here to round out the vlog really. As predicted, my trip to Cardiff took up a good chunk of the day yesterday, so I got back home sort of early afternoon, lunchtime, and needed to rest my leg after all of that walking around. Not too much work-wise got done yesterday. I did a little bit of admin in the sort of late afternoon, evening. The one big job that I did do in Cardiff, I picked up this bullet planner from Tiger. Ignore the stain, the cat jumped up on me and I spilt my tea. This was only £1 in Tiger, so I decided it's got a sort of squared paper inside, so I decided, as I think I was chatting about earlier in the vlog, to move my sort of work stuff over to a separate planner. So I basically just set up really quick weekly pages and a monthly overview in this planner yesterday, and that was kind of the bulk of the work that I did really. So yes, I think I'll wrap things up here because it's going to be a relatively long video as it is. So all that's left for me to say is, yeah, just thank you so much for following along. First week of Yarn and Yarns online. It's been an interesting week for me. Obviously, it's quite a big transition from what I was used to in the shop to kind of working on my own and working at home. But I'm so thankful for everyone who has watched the vlog and followed along, or who has visited the website, and of course especially to anyone who's been able to purchase from the website. As the orders came through this week, I saw quite a few names that I recognised from here on YouTube, so thank you so much. Your support really does mean so much. But yeah, just to reiterate, as I try to do as often as possible, that just by being here, by watching, by liking the videos, by subscribing to the channel, you are supporting the Yarn and Yarns adventure. So thank you to everyone. I really, yeah, it's been a good week. Hard work, sort of different kind of work, but really enjoyable. So yeah, let's hope this is the start of good things to come. Now I'm going to wrap up. I am going to do a little bit of work this morning as I had a chunk of yesterday off. So I'm heading to the post office with a few packages today, and then I've got some admin to do, and I've got a little bit of stock to restock the website with. So yeah, I better get on and do that, but I'm going to say goodbye to you for now. Thank you so much for watching. Until we get to spend time together again, I hope you get to do some of the things that you enjoy. Great big woolly hugs to you all. Bye for now.